What is up, Trouble Alert Nation?
I'm your host, Soap. My name is Soap Reviews. Okay, so since all of us are stuck at home, we have a bit more free time than usual. But I, as a CEO, businessman, and influencer like Jake Paul, I barely have any time to do anything. But you, yes you, beta male, you have all of the time in the world. So this is my list of animes you should watch during quarantine. This list isn't in any specific order whatsoever, so please don't bash me in the comments. I've tried my best to cater this list for new anime fans, and no, this won't be another generic anime recommendation video. It won't include any long-running shonen animes like Naruto, DBZ, and One Piece. Because frankly, a lot of us don't have the time to watch these shows. I know I joked about it before, but a lot of people still have jobs, and even some like myself still have to attend school. And in some cases, we have to do more work than usual because the teacher, well, doesn't teach. And when someone says, you can't make any excuses now, you need to watch X anime, it only has 500 episodes. I can make excuses. Let's take One Piece for example. I am not trashing the anime. I'm sure it's an amazing anime on its own right. But do you really expect me to watch 900 episodes? If my math is correct, that equates to a whopping 300 hours. And I don't know about you, but I don't have the patience to watch an anime for that long. So if you have an attention span of a 2-year-old, then this video is perfect for you. All the animes in this list are 24 episodes or less. So before we begin with the video, why not subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube? And I would just like to thank you guys so much for the awesome support. We are getting closer and closer to our goal of 500 subscribers. If your favorite anime is in the honorable mention section, it doesn't mean it's bad. In fact, these two animes are one of my favorites, but these are either relatively popular animes that most people watched or shows that I couldn't fit in this list. First up, we have the Promised Neverland. In short, it's kinda like a cow farm, but with a ton of jump scares. I'm not even joking. You'll see what I mean once you watch it. Dr. Stone is another excellent anime. The story follows Senku. Senku is basically a genius. I mean, he's not as smart as me, but he's still somewhat intelligent. Basically, one day there was a green smoke that turned the human civilization into stone. And thousands of years later, Senku managed to break out. And from there on, he wants to rebuild human civilization. If you want an anime similar to the Promised Neverland, I would recommend Erased. Although it almost has nothing to do with it, I just got the same sort of vibes while watching it. And Erased holds a special place in my heart. Before I even started watching anime, one of my family members made me watch this anime. And let me tell you, at the time I hated watching anime. Yes, I know it is very hard to believe. I just thought that the anime community was filled with these kind of people, but I was really wrong. My mind soon changed after watching Erased. The story and the visuals were stunning, to say the least. The main character of this anime is called Satoru Fujinuma. He is a 29-year-old who wants to become a manga artist. But sometimes Satoru sees this butterfly and he is able to go to the past for a couple of seconds. So this anime is kinda like, oh, I have to change the past in order to fix the future kind of thing. The ending isn't the best and the story is kinda predictable, but it's totally worth watching. I've just recently watched 91 Days, and to be honest with you guys, I thought at first I wouldn't enjoy it cause it seems kinda gloomy and edgy, and while yes, it still is, something about it just seems so epic. The story centers around Angelo. After having his family killed, 7 years later, he receives a letter from an anonymous person, and that letter states all the names of the people who killed his family. So this is a revenge story, and it's not like, oh, I forgive you for killing my family, now we're fine. No. This anime actually has consequences. You're always on the edge of your seat while watching. So if you're into old American movies, then you'll surely love this anime.
Okay then, I'm going to play paper.
You're not supposed to give that away.
No, I'll go scissors this time.
So busy throwing paper or scissors?
Ready? On 3! 1, 2, 3!
As usual, Reigen won.
Master, how did you do that?
My boy, there's no one who can beat me at rock, paper, scissors.
This is in fact my favorite anime. It has everything I want in a show. Awesome character development, epic animation, and most importantly, funny moments. Mob is the main dude of the story. Ever since he was a kid, he had psychic powers, and although it may seem like a really cool thing to have, Mob just wants to be a normal kid. And this is one of the few animes I've seen where season 2 is significantly better than season 1. Don't get me wrong, I loved season 1, but season 2 was so much better. I have to admit, the first 4 episodes were kinda boring. I didn't really like the anime, but I was severely mistaken. And this anime has the best character of all time, Reigen Arataka. I made a whole video talking about Reigen. I mean, it is pretty obvious. Reigen is my profile pic, my YouTube banner, my Twitter banner, my Twitter profile pic. I have a poster of Reigen, and my search engine is literally Reigen Arataka. So yeah, I'm a bit of a Reigen fanboy.
いつの日にか鼻から削れているホムラはいつか消えるで何もいらないはずだったなのにまだは
Dororo follows the story of Hyakumaru. I'm really sorry if I'm mispronouncing this name, as he tries to get his human parts back by killing demons. And he has this little boy or girl, I still don't know yet, tagging along with him called Dororo, hence the name of the show. The story of Hyakumaru is just so interesting to me. I won't talk about the first episode because me explaining it doesn't do it any justice. I mean, a person turning more into a human and actually starting to feel isn't anything new, but Dororo sort of gives it a twist. I've never seen any anime like it. If you like sports and can't go outside because of this whole pandemic, then why not watch some sports anime? And one sports anime that I would recommend is Ahiro no Sora. And no, it is not a fake Kuroko no Basket. It was actually made before Kuroko no Basket, so get your facts straight, nerd. This anime is about this kid called Kutura. This guy, he has loved the game of basketball ever since he was a kid. He wanted to be the best. He promised his mother that he will dominate his high school basketball career. But when he arrived to his new school, he was surprised that the basketball team is full with delinquents and he has to somehow make a team out of them so he can win the tournament. And that is basically the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you think my list isn't good, I don't care. But seriously though, I would love to know your guys' opinions in the comment section down below. Which animes do you recommend watching while in quarantine? So anyways, my name is Soap, and I'll see you in another video. Hey you, do you like Thorkel? Why not join the most epic Discord server? Our new icon is actually animated. Look at this cute soap guy dancing. Who doesn't want to join this amazing Discord server? You can message me, share your spicy memes, and also talk with others in voice chat. And by the way, 65% of you guys aren't subscribed yet. So subscribe.
Yeah.